The Wayne Hills Patriots starting the 2018 football season in the Wild West, going to Provo, Utah to take on Timpview High School, and the Patriots defense was hungry early. Dan Daly forces the fumble, forcing a Timpview turnover, and the Wayne Hills offense would get going. Michael Joyce takes this carry, bounces it to the left, able to split a couple defenders and get across the goal line to give Wayne Hills a 7-0 lead. Into the second quarter, Timpview trying to carry to the right and taken down for a big loss by the Wayne Hills defense. More from the defense. Quarterback back to pass, trying to pump and shake the pass rush, cannot do it. Lundrum Nasufi with a huge sack. Then an interception. Adam Abita able to fall backwards and reel that one in. Another big play from the Wayne Hills defense. Wayne Hills boasted a new quarterback in 2018. Senior Tom Sharkey finds the old quarterback, Jaron Hayek, over the middle and fighting into Timpview territory. A big gain on that connection. Sharkey gonna look for the old quarterback again. Here is Hayek over the middle, reaching high to bring it in, and splits the secondary, going 40 yards and falling across the goal line to bring Wayne Hills to within a touchdown. Later in the second quarter, Michael Joyce makes a defensive play, a tackle for a loss to send Wayne Hills into the locker room on a high note. To the third quarter, more Jaron Hayek on the receiving end. Over the shoulder grab, a 32-yard touchdown, pulls Wayne Hills to within 3. Later in the quarter, Sharkey gonna take the quarterback draw and fight forward for a Patriots first down, a 12-yard gain, and great blocking by the offensive line. Into the fourth quarter now, Sharkey on the run again, this time improvising, breaking it to the outside and going airborne. Full flip towards the pylon, ruled out of bounds at the 1, but no worries, Adam Abita would do the rest. A 1-yard touchdown run right up the gut to bring the Patriots closer, but they would fall a field goal short. Final score, Timpview 31, Wayne Hills 28. On to week 2. Wayne Hills emerging from the smoke and back into the friendly confines of 272 Berdan and rocking some fresh unis just in time for the Crosstown rivalry against Wayne Valley. A lot of defense in the first half of this one. Right away, Joe Rondi and Lundrum Nasufi combined for a loss of 4, stuffing the Indians' run. Then on offense, Tom Sharkey looks to the left and goes deep, finding Charles Njoku, who, watch this, pins it to the helmet, forearm to the lid, and he brings that one in inbounds for a Wayne Hills first down. Into the second quarter, more passing, Sharkey going right, and he hits Christian Puntalillo for a 15-yard gain. Not a lot of points, though, in the first half. 3-0 Valley as we start the third. But right away, the defense gets involved. Safety Jaron Hayek goes up high to bring in the interception, returning it 21 yards to the Wayne Hills 40. And after the turnover, the Wayne Hills offense would finally start to loosen things up. Here's a screen to the right. Hayek able to break a couple tackles and fight forward for a 13-yard gain into Wayne Valley territory. Then on fourth down, Joe Moncelli right up the middle, able to move the sticks and get the Patriots towards field goal range. Then Sharkey back to pass, goes to the middle and finds a crossing route to Jaron Hayek, who gets the first down and pushes ahead into the Valley red zone. Hills looking for their first points of the day, a handoff to the left, and Adam Abita gives it to him. A 6-yard touchdown run makes it 7-3 Wayne Hills. Into the fourth quarter now, Sharkey over the middle and over the top. Njoku reaches up high to bring in the touchdown, 14-3 Wayne Hills. Then it's the defense again. Steve Maston stuffs the run, and the Patriots at home beat their Crosstown rivals 14-9 and get their first win of 2018.
I remember the most is definitely hard work, the hard times, like going with my teammates and all that. Another thing I remember the most is probably the coaches, like how I get along with the coaches, like how I feel around them.
Playing football has just meant the world to me. These past 4 years, just grinding every single day of the year, being part of something so big and so special in this town, it's been great. And the thing I'm going to remember the most is definitely playing in MetLife sophomore year and senior year. Just being able to play in such a big event is just so cool.
To be a Patriot means a lot to me. It's like the best. Like, you know, it taught me how to be a hard worker, disciplined. It made me show up on time. And the most memorable moment I'll ever have is winning Wayne Hills versus Ramapo freshman year when I made the game-winning field goal. And then also playing in 2 state championships, one beating Valley, and then winning a bowl game against Phillipsburg.
My favorite Wayne Hills football memory was playing at home for a state championship against Old Tappan and winning it. And then, you know, going on to MetLife Stadium, it was just a surreal experience to get to play in front of all my family and friends and then win against Phillipsburg there.
Week number 3, and another tough opponent for Wayne Hills, looking to get revenge on the team that knocked them out of the playoffs 2 of the last 3 years in Old Tappan. Right away, the defense would make a stand. Christian Puntalillo's got the post route covered, steps in front and intercepts the pass to give the Patriots the ball. Later in the drive, Wayne Hills moving the football. Tom Sharkey plunging ahead across the goal line to give Wayne Hills the lead. Now down 2 in the second quarter. Simple curl route, right? Nope. Charles Njoku is gone. Turns, goes down the sideline, and takes it to the crib. Wayne Hills takes the lead, 14-9 at the end of the first quarter. But Njoku was far from done. Into the second quarter now. Sharkey lobs one up, and Njoku reels it in. His second receiving touchdown of the half, and the Patriots take a 21-9 lead. Up by 2 scores and playing some defense. Dan Daly steps up to snuff out this screen, knocking down the receiver in the backfield. Into the third quarter, Wayne Hills up 21-9, and they'll start off the half with a little JoJo Mangelli right up the middle for a big gain, pushing ahead to the Old Tappan 35. Then it's guess who? Njoku, little wide receiver screen over the middle, bounces it outside a couple of times and outruns everybody to the pylon. Third touchdown of the game for Njoku, and it's 28-9 Wayne Hills. More on the ground. This time it's Adam Abita. Shakes the safety and goes 26 yards into the Old Tappan red zone. The defense continuing to produce. Joe Rondi swallows up the quarterback for a sack, and the Patriots are up 3 scores going into the fourth. After Old Tappan closes the gap, it's Njoku one more time, leaping high into the back corner of the end zone, 35-16 Wayne Hills, and the defense puts the icing on the cake. Christian Puntalillo, his second interception of the game. Njoku goes for 138 and 4 touchdowns, and the Patriots avenge their rivals from Old Tappan. Wayne Hills hits the road for week 4, taking on Fairlawn. In the first quarter, short little pitch to Joe Mangelli, stretches it wide and is able to get inside the pylon for the touchdown, 7-0 Wayne Hills. Think Wayne Hills was ready for the wing tee? Dan Daly upends the runner and drops him for a major loss. Back to offense. Patriots in plus territory. Sharkey over the middle's got Jaron Hayek on the deep out. Gets inside the 10. That's a gain of 34. This time, Hayek gonna bring it in for a touchdown. To the near side goes Sharkey. 14-0 Wayne Hills. Into the second quarter now. Handoff to Michael Joyce. Falls forward across the goal line. It's a 21-0 Patriots lead. Defense would give up nothing. Christian McCall recovers the fumble, and it's a turnover for the Patriots. Sharkey has all day to throw, looking deep towards the end zone, and Jaron Hayek brings it in. Another receiving touchdown for Hayek, 28-0 Patriots. And to top it off, it's Sharkey. Fools everybody on the read option and goes straight up the middle. This quarterback can run. A 60-yard touchdown scamper, and this is an old-school Wayne Hills score. 35-0 at the break. Wayne Hills ready to go in the second half. There's the middle screen again to Charles Njoku. Finds some real estate up the middle, breaks it to the outside, and is finally ridden down inside the Fairlawn 10. That's a 63-yard play. That would set up this. Sharkey right up the middle, a 1-yard touchdown run to make it 42-0. Into the fourth quarter, and Fairlawn cannot get anything going. Ahan Mahanti and Christian McCall stuff that run. Then it's the senior, Frank DeCosmo, stops the runner for no gain, and the Hills defense pitches a shutout. 42-0 Wayne Hills. The Patriots are 3-1.
The Wayne Hills football program is probably one of the things I'm going to remember for a very long time. Since freshman year, going 9-0, sophomore year, winning the state championship at MetLife, and this year, winning it at home, and then the bowl game at MetLife. It's definitely, and going out a champ as a senior, it's definitely one of the greatest things ever. With a great group of guys, I'm definitely gonna miss it a lot.
Playing in the state championship, like there's nothing like going to MetLife, being on that field, it's awesome. But the thing I'm gonna remember the most is probably my teammates. I mean, we played for 4 years together, and I've never grew so close with a bunch of guys, and I'm gonna remember them for the rest of my life.
What I'm gonna remember the most is going to MetLife 2 years ago, and then going to MetLife again last year, and like winning both times. It's just the greatest feeling, you know, being on that field. Like, I honestly felt like I was a professional football player for a second. What I'm gonna take away from the program is probably like, it really taught me how to be disciplined and like my time management, how I have to be places on time for like, you know, say like I get a job one day, like I'm always gonna remember, oh yeah, I have to be on time for football this time, so why not just use it as a fact, you know, to that job.
I think what I remember the most as a Patriot is just, you know, becoming a man through the program. As a little sophomore, I was just, you know, I didn't know what to go, and, you know, I was just skinny and no one really think I could do anything. And, you know, as I came through the program, these coaches helped me throughout, and, you know, I became what I wanted to be and who I am now. And I'm just so blessed that these coaches became that mentor for me, and that's just what I miss the most, and I'll forever be a Patriot.
Week 5, Wayne Hills taking on county foe West Milford, and right away it's Anthony Puntalillo to bat away the pass and break up the West Milford attempt. Wayne Hills on offense now. Handoff up the middle to Joe Mongelli. Breaks it to the right, setting up a Wayne Hills 1st and goal. Then it would be Mongelli to finish off the job. Right up the middle, and the Patriots lead 7-0. Into the second quarter now, it's Joe Rondi bursting into the backfield for the sack. Into the third quarter, Sharkey looking deep. Njoku makes the basket catch, tiptoes the sideline, and gets all the way inside the West Milford 10-yard line. That would set up Adam Abita. Gets a great block from Anthony Puntalillo, the fullback, and gets into the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown. Hills up by 3 scores. Then it's first team all-county defensive end Lundrum Nasufi. Jaron Hayek, a 3-yard touchdown run up the middle. 35-9 Wayne Hills. More defense from the Patriots. Joe Montañez, a 7-yard sack, wrapping up the quarterback, and then it's Gabe Delachai, able to take advantage of the blown snap on the punt, a Wayne Hills turnover. To top it off at the end of the third quarter, it's Tom Sharkey. Looks to the right and keeps it himself right up the gut. Helmets are optional. Patriots lead 42-9. Into the fourth quarter, Mike Casasanta into the game and a 15-yard run for a Wayne Hills first down. Patriots get another easy win, 41-15. It's week 6. Back to Patriot Stadium for Passaic Valley. Charles Njoku is so elusive, the camera can hardly find him. Shakes PV defenders and gets a big gain for Wayne Hills in the first quarter. Still no score, and it's Anthony Puntalillo off the batted pass, able to make the over-the-shoulder interception, a turnover for the Patriots. Second quarter, Sharkey back to pass and finds Charles Njoku. 42-yard touchdown grab as he overcomes the double coverage to make the play. More passing yards. Sharkey going to his other big weapon. Jaron Hayek to the corner. An 11-yard touchdown. 14-0 Wayne Hills. Later in the second, Sharkey scrambling on the run. Finds Hayek over the middle. A 27-yard pitch and catch. Hills is up 11 to start the second half. And a determined run from Adam Abita to set the tone, powering through the Hornets defense for 31 yards. Then it's Njoku. Finds the pass from Sharkey, a 15-yard touchdown, 24-6 Wayne Hills. Now it's Joe Mongelli, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. Patriots extend their lead to 31-6. Then it's Njoku open again. Sharkey finds him. Njoku splits the defense. His 3rd touchdown of the day. He goes for 7 for 153. And then it's the defensive line combining. Rondi, Nasufi converge on the quarterback. A big loss on the play. Fourth quarter now, and it's time for Michael Joyce. The running back breaks free. A 65-yard touchdown run. Wayne Hills up 45-6. And we've seen Benzie Polgar kick extra points. This time, he blocks one. 5 in a row for Wayne Hills. The Patriots are rolling 45-12 over PV.
Definitely in the past 4 years, I'm going to definitely cherish the bonds I've created with my teammates and coaches. And my favorite memory definitely by far has to be winning the state championship and the bowl championship this past year for the first time ever in history.
The biggest takeaway from my 4 years at Wayne Hills would probably be how I had to conduct myself, when we're going on trips and all over the place, because you represent something bigger than yourself. You represent the program, and how you conduct yourselves on trips is how they're going to see the whole team. And what I'm going to take away and miss most about football is those walks down and from the field, just joking around with my teammates and bonding, because they're one of the biggest reasons that I keep coming back every season.
The past 4 years have been my life, really. I love football. The game's taught me everything. The thing I'm going to take away the most from this is probably perseverance and hard work. Throughout the summer and throughout the season, we had to push through a lot, and we got through it together, and that's what I'm going to take away the most. My favorite memory was obviously playing in MetLife this year and winning it, nothing beating it, and I'm happy we capped it off that way this year.
Wayne Hills football taught me a lot in the past couple of years. Taught me how to work hard. Hard work pays off. Won state championships my sophomore year and this year. Those are things I'll never forget. Hanging out with my friends, teammates. I have teammates that are going to be my friends for life, and that's what I miss the most.
Week 7, Wayne Hills at home against longtime rival Ramapo. Right away, the Raiders on offense and a sack. Michael Joyce brings down the quarterback by his ankles. The defense makes a stand early on. Patriots now on offense. There's Njoku on the outside, able to shake a couple of defenders and get inside the Ramapo 40. Now it's Sharkey handing off to Jaron Hayek. Springs it to the outside and approaches the pylon, stepping out of bounds inside the 2. Hayek, though, would get his touchdown. On the next play, he goes right up the middle and reaches across the goal line. Wayne Hills leads 7-0. Now tied at 7. Back to offense. Into the flat, it's Hayek once more. Down the sideline into Ramapo territory. Now Wayne Hills in the red zone. Sharkey scrambling to the right and able to find Charles Njoku, who tiptoes the sidelines for a Wayne Hills first down. Now inside the 10. Handoff up the middle and a great burst. Touchdown Wayne Hills. Michael Joyce from 8 yards out gives the Patriots the lead. Ramapo would answer, tied again at 14. Back to work goes the offense. In the flat, it's Jaron Hayek, able to tumble forward for a Wayne Hills first down. Now down 10 in the second half. Joe Ronde leading the defense into the backfield. Another sack for Wayne Hills. Wayne Hills continuing to pick up yardage. A direct snap to Jaron Hayek, able to break through the linebacking group for Ramapo and get into plus territory. To the fourth quarter now, Wayne Hills trying to mount a comeback. Charles Njoku fields the short kickoff, takes it to the outside, and springs it. A 47-yard return, setting up Wayne Hills deep in the Raiders' territory. Then on fourth down, stacking the right side of the formation, but they go left. Charles Njoku, the 8-yard touchdown receptions, gets the Patriots within 20. Now it's late. Sharkey the long ball, and Njoku reels it in for a highlight reel grab. Patriots, though, would drop this one by a final of 38-22. Wayne Hills looking to bounce back with a little road test in Wayne against Passaic County Tech, and right away the passing game was ready to go. A little dump over the middle. Jaron Hayek breaks it down the sideline. Get used to this. You're going to see a lot of Hayek in this first half as he goes the distance, staying in bounds for a 6-0 Wayne Hills lead. Later in the first, Tom Sharkey back to pass, lobs one up to the near sideline, and Charles Njoku goes airborne over the defender to bring it in. To the running game, Adam Abita takes the handoff, fights through the defender, and spins to the middle of the field for a 10-yard run. Good fight from Abita. Later in the drive, Sharkey fakes out everybody, keeps it himself, runs through the safety, and takes it into the end zone. 13-0 Wayne Hills in the first. Now Sharkey looking to pass. The screen is wide open. Michael Joyce gonna shift to the left a couple of times and get in for the score. 21-yard touchdown makes it a 3-score game. Into the second quarter now. Jaron Hayek is going to make more than half the Bulldogs miss. Runs through 2 defenders. Gets to the sideline. Splits another pair. Makes 2 more men miss before he falls across the goal line for the touchdown. Whatever defenders he didn't shake on that play, he's going to shake on this play. Another short pass to Jaron Hayek, springs it to the middle of the field, and he is gone. A 46-yard touchdown catch for Hayek. Wayne Hills rolling at halftime. To the second half now. Looking for some love is the other top Hills receiver. Charles Njoku goes high again. Brings in a 24-yard touchdown. It's 34-6 Hills. Fourth quarter, the defense polishing it off. Nasufi, Delachai combine on the sack. Then it's Adam Abita, runs right through the middle and breaks it. A 30-yard run for Abita. And last but not least, it's the all-state defensive lineman, Joe Rondi. Swallows up the Bulldogs and the Patriots win. Final score, 41-12.
The past 4 years have definitely been probably the most important years of my life because I'll definitely take away just like discipline, being on time, because if you're not on time, we have to run. And Coach always talks about snaking the field, and it's awful. So, be on time to the place you're supposed to be. Don't get in trouble if you get caught doing something stupid that once again you end up having to run. So, just, being disciplined and knowing not to do dumb things at dumb times.
I've been extremely grateful to be a part of the Wayne Hills football family for the past 4 years. I took away a lot of things, definitely time management, knowing I have brothers for life, anyone to rely on, anything you have going on in your personal life. You have the coaches always there for you after school, before school, whenever you need them. Other than that, my best memory here was winning sophomore year against Valley at MetLife and winning this year against Phillipsburg.
My 4 years in this program have meant everything to me. I mean, all of us have put so much into this program, and something I've learned is that hard work does pay off. I mean, given that great memory we have, the feeling after winning at MetLife, just knowing that everything that you put in was all worth it in the end.
The program means everything to me. Since freshman year, working hard, everything that we've done up until this point to win a state championship, it's really incredible, and I really cherish all the moments that I had with my teammates and all my friends, and there's nothing better than playing Wayne Hills football.
Wayne Hills rocking a 6-2 record and finishing up the regular season in Oakland, playing Indian Hills, and Sharkey right away is going to look left and finds Jaron Hayek, breaking free for a 28-yard gain, getting Wayne Hills a 1st and goal. Later in the drive, Sharkey hits Hayek on the slant, a 4-yard touchdown pass, Wayne Hills up 7-0. Indian Hills threatening towards the Wayne Hills red zone. Quarterback rolls left and Mike Casasanta jumps the route for the interception. Patriots force a turnover. Get used to seeing some Adam Abita runs. Good luck bringing this kid down. Breaks this one to the left side, plows over the secondary, and gets inside the Indian Hills 35-yard line. This time Abita is set up. Now the Indian Hills defender's going to tackle him for a loss. No, he's not. Abita fights forward for the 1-yard touchdown run. Patriots up by 2 scores. More Abita, this time right up the middle into Indian Hills territory at the 41. Here is Mr. Double A again, this time off right tackle, pushing into the Indian Hills end zone, 27-7 Wayne Hills. Well, after that impressive first half from Abita, Jaron Hayek was inspired. Takes the direct snap, stiff arms a defender into Indian Hills territory, pushing, spinning, fighting inside the Indians 32. Then more of Hayek. This time he's going to be on the receiving end, and over-the-shoulder catch for a Wayne Hills touchdown. Sharkey lobs a high one down the sideline. Hayek able to bring it in with a defender in his face, shakes the safety and gets into the end zone. Last but not least, Christian Pantalillo dragging the feed, finishing off a 7-2 regular season for Wayne Hills as they take care of Indian Hills 48-17. Wayne Hills flying into the postseason with a home matchup against Mount Olive to start the playoffs. Right away, the defense makes a stand. Anthony Puntalillo tracks down the quarterback and picks up a sack. The offense was great all year, and it only got better in the playoffs. Tom Sharkey over the top to Charles Njoku, a 47-yard connection before Njoku is tackled from behind. Later in the drive, Sharkey looking left, lobs it towards the end zone, and Jaron Hayek jumps to bring it in. A 14-yard touchdown. Wayne Hills is up 7-0. Mount Olive on offense botches the handoff, and the Patriots jump all over it. Anthony Puntalillo on the recovery. Back on offense, Sharkey rolling to the right, looks downfield, lobs it up, and Jaron Hayek gets behind the defense. A 37-yard touchdown strike. It's his second of the game and 13th receiving touchdown of the year. Mount Olive trying to get on the board, but the kick is blocked. Anthony Puntalillo with the field goal block, and Hills would take over at their 20. Right away, it's a quick pitch to Hayek, slicing through the defense and lets his legs do the rest. Blows by the Marauders defense to take it to the house. An 80-yard touchdown run makes it 21-0 Wayne Hills. On the ensuing kickoff, watch the near side of the field. It's going to be Justin Vorabuth and Dan Daly blowing up the blocker and taking out the runner. Hills is hitting hard. Then it's Puntalillo doing it again. Is going to track down the quarterback for another sack in the first quarter. Mount Olive cannot score in the first, but the offense for Wayne Hills most definitely can. Sharkey, Njoku, 44 yards, the third touchdown pass of the quarter for Sharkey, and it's a rout. 27-0 Wayne Hills. Into the second quarter now, Jaron Hayek on the kick return. Oh, he might as well join the circus. This is a high wire act. Tiptoes down the sideline, somehow stays in bounds. His fourth touchdown of the day, 83-yard kick return for a touchdown. Hayek with 107 rushing yards, 84 receiving, 105 returning, 296 all-purpose yards on 7 touches. Oh, by the way, here's an Adam Abita interception. Wayne Hills takes a huge lead into halftime. Gabe Delachai gets the second half going with a tackle for a loss. Then it's JoJo Mongelli, gets into the backfield, a strip sack, takes the ball right out of the quarterback's hands, gets on his feet, and runs it to the end zone. It's a demolition. Wayne Hills wins 41-14, on to the next round. Back to Patriot Stadium with a trip to the state finals on the line. And to start things off, Jaron Hayek would do Jaron Hayek things. Flies down the sidelines for another kick return for a touchdown. It's his second in as many playoff games. 7-0 Wayne Hills. Now with the offense on the field, Tom Sharkey goes to Hayek. Over the shoulder grab in the back corner of the end zone. Wayne Hills back in front, 14-7. On a rainy night, Wayne Hills looking to the run game. Michael Joyce bursting through, lowering the helmet, running hard, a 29-yard run to the Morris Knowles 30-yard line. The kid's feeling good, so let's give it to him again. This time it's Joyce off left tackle. A 19-yard touchdown run gives the Patriots their first 2-score lead of the night. Defense trying to preserve that lead. Joe Rondi, from the seat of his pants, rips down the quarterback from behind. It's an impressive sack. That would set up Hills for one more chance before halftime. Sharkey tosses one up, and Jaron Hayek brings it down. A 24-yard touchdown grab, Hayek's 6th touchdown of the playoffs. Into the third quarter, Hayek's going to catch the screen pass here on the near side, fight forward for a 23-yard gain, going over the century mark for the night. That's his 4th 100-yard receiving game of the year. Now it's Michael Joyce off left side. A 3-yard touchdown run makes it 35-7 Wayne Hills. The 7th rushing touchdown of the year for Joyce. Wayne Hills now looking to polish off the clock, and JoJo Mongelli would get it done. takes the handoff 34 yards and then gets into the end zone. A 16-yard touchdown run for Mongelli. Wayne Hills is going to the state finals. A 42-14 win, and an old friend will be waiting for them in the championship game. 2018 Group 4 State Championship game in freezing conditions at Patriot Stadium. Jaron Hayek starting this game as he usually does. A long kickoff return, setting up the Patriots in plus territory. Wayne Hills, though, down a touchdown. Tom Sharkey would scramble to the right, get across the line of scrimmage, and navigate his way to the near sideline. That's a gain of 20 yards. Old Tappan now trying to answer, but the pass rush is swarming. Eventually it'll be Ben Kurzer taking down the quarterback and forcing a turnover. Wayne Hills with the ball in the second quarter. Tom Sharkey looking to pass, lofts one long for Charles Njoku, who makes the catch. 43-yard touchdown strike. Wayne Hills is on the board. It's 13-7. Next possession, middle screen to Jaron Hayek. Shoots ahead for a gain of 27. In a close game, field position is everything, and Ryan D'Argenio gives the Patriots a big advantage. A 53-yard punt which is touched up at the 1. Into the second half now, Wayne Hills still down 6, and Michael Joyce finds a hole, takes it for 21 yards, setting up a shark attack. Tom Sharkey plunging ahead for a 2-yard touchdown. We are all tied up at 13. Patriots trying to take their first lead. Michael Joyce springs one, racing down the sideline. A 75-yard run sets up a first and goal for Wayne Hills. Fourth quarter, flip the field. Joyce able to punch it in. Patriots get their first lead of the night, and it comes in the fourth. Now the defense trying to hold strong. Fourth down for Old Tappan, and Lundtrim Nasupi gets into the backfield, forcing a turnover. Now the last gasp for Old Tappan, and it's Gabe Delichai spearing the quarterback, locking it up for Wayne Hills. Your final score, Patriots 20, Old Tappan 13, Gatorade baths all around. The Patriots are state champions, but there would be one more big game left. It started in Provo and it ends at MetLife. The Group 4 bowl game against the State Liners of Phillipsburg. Hills getting fancy right away. Wildcat formation, and Jaron Hayek bursts through into the open field, and you ain't catching that kid. A 65-yard touchdown ties things up at 7. Phillipsburg at the Patriots' 3-yard line. Let's count the deflections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gabe Delichai comes up with jackpot. It's a red zone turnover for the Patriots. Looking to take the lead. Tom Sharkey complete to the near sideline. Charles Njoku tiptoes in for a 27-yard score. His 14th of the year makes it 14-7 Wayne Hills. Second half, Wayne Hills down 7. Sharkey airs one out to Njoku again. Beats the defender one-on-one for a 27-yard touchdown. This game is tied. Tie game, fourth quarter. Sharkey gets it out quick to Njoku on the curl, and the All-State receiver does the rest. A 40-yard touchdown, Njoku's third of the game, his 16th of the year, sets a school record, and more importantly, Wayne Hills is back on top. Now looking to put it out of reach. Adam Abita takes the handoff and breaks free into the end zone for a 22-yard score, giving Wayne Hills a 2-touchdown lead. Now the defense can smell it. Joe Ronde and the entire defensive line into the backfield for a huge sack. Bensi Polgar helping out as well. And now to close it out, the Phillipsburg quarterback looks deep, and Christian Puntalillo comes up with the interception. Wayne Hills wins it all. They set the all-time school record for total yards, passing yards, and they take out Phillipsburg 35-21. What a season for the Wayne Hills Patriots.
Start was just all cool. Now it's over for me, and it's over for you. Listen, gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one on the corner, and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me, and it's over for you.